I kind of find Zane in a weird spot after, I guess, the Lego Ninjago movie mostly, but also um, just his kind of rebooting style and stuff. He's obviously just a regular teenage boy, but no. Let's look at the package first. Denmark, Czech Republic, Hungary, Mexico, and China. Denmark, Czech Republic, Hungary, Mexico, and China. Huh. That's missing a couple of the places, but good stuff. Lego Ninjago, touching it with a baby will result in death. There's no part numbers on the front. That's your item number stuff. Recycling information, of course. And quality assurance. It's a building toy, 25 pieces. Anyways, what I was saying is that I think he always has been the ranged character in the Ninjago series. Ooh, that looks good. It's a real good looking pod. You can see the logo changes between his face and the logo. Zane's face. And then all that should have the pieces inside. Yep. Now, these are pretty fun things if you haven't seen these before. It's a battle pod. So it's got the printing there, and then this connects over top of bricks, kinda. Let's just pull some bricks out of the nearby area. It can kind of sit on them. Not really like... can you see what I'm saying? It can sit on top of them, but it doesn't attach. It's very loose. It's a 2x4 profile anyways. Neat. The front has studs. There's some studs here as well. And then that's a sticker. And actually, there's a little bit of a crease in my sticker. 2018, the Lego Group. Anyways, the thing I was saying is that he's always been the range character, but I think they always gave him shurikens and like variations on shurikens. 4 steps, 8 steps. Okay, we can do this. And more recently, it feels like they've kind of been pushing him more towards bow and arrow. And I don't mind it. I think bow and arrow is a weapon that was in Japan at the time of ninja and samurais. So I think that's appropriate. Does it tell me to build him ever? Yeah, step 8. Okay, so we'll do this in order. So step 1's real easy. I can do step 1. Let's put down the thing. Step 2 is the slope. Pretty easy. And we're going to just stick that on the very bottom. It's almost like it's just being used to kind of count us up. And then 2 of these, I like to call them robot feet. Just little robot feet pieces. Nice and easy. Now, if you have any of the other pods, you probably have enough pieces to make your own cute little you make your own cute little variations on these because they're basically all the same. We'll pull some others for comparison in a second. Okay, so these are the shiny pieces. They only gave you 1 sprue of shurikens, so I do have to use those shurikens. I like keeping them on the thing because I know I have extras somewhere, but where? Am I right? These little pizza tiles, these quarter circle tiles is what they're looking like, and they're in black, so very nice for detailing stuff like this. It makes a very pleasing pattern in the back once this is done, from the picture at least. And we'll compare and contrast with some of the other Ninjago pods here in a second. So these are going vertically open. Or is that horizontally open? I guess it's vertically lined, but horizontally open. I don't know. So I can put things in it. Step 5 is attach the shurikens. Shurikens feel very rubbery when they're brand new. I don't know if they just lose that over time or if it's just me thinking that they're more rubbery when they're new. I'm going to go ahead and do this a little bit fancy so that they're mirrored. Just a little bits of detail like that that make this a professional channel. So we got that. Now we do have to assemble the skeleton. The skeletons are kind of cool in here because they're gray. I don't know if I can get gray legs though, honestly. And I think the V goes in the front. Little V on that. There's no V on the back. Oh, there is a V. Is it symmetrical? Could be symmetrical. Is it a bigger V on this side? I honestly don't know. Comments, please, to let me know if I did that correctly. So we're just assembling like that, putting on the black ones. Oops, I forgot the helmet. What a goof. And then it folds. And then the last piece looks like it's going to be to put the bow with the arrow through it in there. Very nice. Next up is assembling the figure here and then putting him in. So very easy to assemble. I believe this is the same training outfit as Lloyd had. I believe I've reviewed one of those. No alternate face, so there's no happy Zane. Oops, how did I forget the one thing that he gets to wear? And that is the quiver. So there's enough room there, I assume. Yep, there's plenty of room for him to have that quiver on in there. If you peek behind him, there's just a little bit of room, but enough. And then close it up. So then we just have the only extra piece is honestly the screw. So that's, I do like the efficiency. Not so keen on not getting any extras just in case there was something that was missing. So that's the set built up. What about the actual stuff though? Like I said, we've looked at this pattern torso before. The eyes they're blue, which is fun. Ninjago got recently eye colors for some of its characters like Lloyd and Zane here. I believe that mohawk is a slightly rarer piece. I think it was maybe in a couple things from the Lego Ninjago movie. I don't know if it's anything from the Lego Ninjago TV show, just a regular series. But I've got some other pods here to compare it to. So comparing it to these guys, they've got the dragon down the back, and he's just got the Woo Crew logo on the back, which I guess if I dig off the quiver, you can see. So that's, I mean, the front is very similar. If you haven't seen these yet, there's a review to this pod and also the other pod I'm about to pull out. But they're very similar in appearance, gold detailing, and the Woo Crew logo on the front. And then the way they hold their weapons is very similar as well. Obviously, Cole being a hand-to-hand fighter, not the ranged fighter like Zane is, he's going to prefer the big hammer for just raw melee damage. And he's got sais, which are used for disarming opponents, I believe. And then we also... Oh man, that was a good shot until I dropped it all. Huh. They're not standing up great. Maybe my table's crooked. Ranged weapons, disarm, and melee. High damage melee. And then this is a nunchuck and dagger. So that's kind of disarm and getting close, I guess. It's good. That's good. And then there is one more Ninjago pod that I haven't reviewed yet, but I'll review it later. But in this one, it's Kai, and he's got a completely different setup. He's got a lot more pieces and a whole little shrine built up, and then also the grass background, whereas these three have the same kind of just temple sticker. I don't know what I'd call that. I'd say that these three are closer in relation than the other ones, but that's the video. If you want to hurry me up to make that Kai one commented or something, but remember to share, and that's kind of the important stuff. You know how to get the automatic video over here. In the middle is the way to subscribe, and then somewhere over here is an automatic video. No, video I picked for you. Yep, that's it. Well, guys, it's been a slice, and it's been real, but it's not been a real slice. Get it? It's a joke. It's a joke.